Well, we just introduced the starting lineup and nobody heard it. That's the way it goes in live broadcasts sometimes. That's just the way it is. We'll get to those starting lineups as we go along. We heard the national anthem and saluted our flag, and now it is the jump ball, the first game of the day, Flaming Gorge Classic from Green River, Wyoming. Drives in for the layup and gets elbowed. They're going to call the first foul of the game on the first possession of the game on number 21. 21 White. Ben Nieder picks up his first foul. They call that a technical? Intentional foul is what that call was. And it gives Holtz 2 shots at the line. And then it will give Grace the ball back. Intentional foul on Ben Nieder just a few seconds into the game, 7 seconds into the game. Now Grace will inbound underneath her own basket. And 2 points up and in was, I think that was Holtz. I'm going to give him the 2 points. Ben Nieder brings the ball down for the Eagles. Top of the key, he goes over to Dickerson, to Turner at the top of the key, over to Giles. Lyman Eagles get it down low to Giles. He turns, puts it up, and it drops in. 2 points, Caden Giles. Score is now 4-2 in favor of the Grace Grizzlies. They have it 3-2 on the scoreboard, so I think they made a mistake. We'll check it out. Grace Grizzlies trying to figure out the 3-2 defense of the Lyman Eagles. 3-2 zone defense. So they're passing the ball around the perimeter, looking for an opening down low. Lyman is very good on their rotations in this defense. Beautiful pass, cross court, down low into the paint, almost an alley-oop, but not quite. And it went to the hands of Jorgensen, who was hit and knocked down. Foul goes against number 30, Jet Dickerson. We'll put Jorgensen at the line for 2. He was in the act of shooting. Misses the first. Second team foul for the Eagles. And just over a minute gone off in this first quarter. Second one is good. So now it is 4-2 for the Grizzlies. First quarter action from the Flaming Gorge Classic here in Green River High School. Giles drives in, passes off to Turner. Turner misses the layup. Rebound goes to Grace, and they go the other way. Long pass, cross court, couldn't be controlled. That was just probably a chance they didn't need to take. If you would have slowed it down just a little bit instead of made that pass, they'd still have the ball. But as it is, the turnover. Nieder for Lyman, brings it across the timeline. Picked up his dribble, now he's waiting. None of his teammates are moving. They've got to start something, and he threw it. It's going to go off number 24, Jorgensen, who was guarding Nieder, out of bounds. So Giles comes over to take the inbounding duties for the Eagles. Out to Nieder. We're in the game. 6:11 left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Here in first quarter action. Underneath to Turner, the layup misses, and it's blocked from behind. A beautiful block by Holtz for Grace. Turns the ball over, they go the other way in a fast break. Jorgensen drives the paint, misses his layup. Holtz gets the rebound, kicks it back out, and a two-pointer, a miss. Blumel with the rebound, going the other way. 2 or 3 missed shots there, missed opportunities by the Grizzlies. Now it's Lyman's turn to attack the basket. And it's Nieder now with the basket at the top of the key, over to Giles on the wing. Blumel. And Blumel trying to get it down to Turner. Turner couldn't handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds, turnover. Grace will bring it the other way. 5:24 left in first quarter action. The score is 4-2 in favor of the Grizzlies. here in this first game of the Friday action at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Christensen handling the ball cross court all the way out. 3-point shot up and good for Jensen. So it's 7-2 in favor of Grace. They have a 5-point lead here in the first quarter. Turner at the top of the key. Now to Giles. This is Dickerson. Over to Nieder. He's going to try a three. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Holtz. And they push it up quickly, driving the baseline, putting it up. It rims off the putback, no good. Rebound comes down to Holtz. He kicks it out, and the three-point attempt is way off. The ball saved into Lyman. Dickerson picked it up. He gives it to Nieder, and Lyman will attack. 4:18 left in the first quarter. 7-2, a 5-point lead for the Grace Grizzlies. Ball out of bounds off one of the Grizzlies. Giles inbounds to Turner. Over to Nieder. Thought about a three-pointer, but no, he passes to Dickerson, who does take the three-point shot. Missed it. Long rebound to Nieder. Into the paint. Off the glass. No good. Out of bounds. Turnover. Goes to the Grizzlies. 7-2, a 5-point lead. Bridgerland CarQuest helping us with this presentation of MyLocalRadio.com. They're located in Mountain View, Wyoming. They can help you with all of your accessories, vehicle sound systems, welding supplies, quality auto parts. Bridgerland CarQuest. Grace attacking their basket. Way cross-court pass. Now down into the middle. Holtz gets it back out to the top of the key. From down in the corner, the three-point attempt. This time, no good. And the foul called on the rebound. Against number 44, that's going to be the first one against Holtz. In fact, the first one against the Grizzlies in this game, the first foul. But the turnover will occur. And 5 points behind, the Eagles take the possession of the ball. Grace Grizzlies brought in Reeves in that last inbounds pass. Reeves replaced Holtz in the lineup. Now Lyman trying to break this man-to-man defense. The attempt up and down, rebound goes to Lyman. And with another attempt, the rebound ends up in Grace's hands. They try to push a fast break. It doesn't quite work. Throw it across court, it goes out of bounds. Turnover, the ball will go back to the Eagles. 2:47 left, first quarter action. Did we get more? We did. Raymond Stone comes into the lineup for the Grizzlies. He is guarding Nieder. This goes cross court to Anson. Lucas Anson now in for Lyman. Mike Kunzler over to Giles. Back out to the top of the key. Giles looking to take advantage of a screen. He can't, loses the ball. Grace tries to get it down the court quickly. They end up losing the ball. Stolen away on the pass. Now Giles drives in. Misses completely. The Grace comes down. Reeves comes down with the rebound. He kicks it out to Jorgensen, who gets it down court, and they are called for the travel. That will be another turnover against the Grizzlies. Minute 55 left here in this first quarter. Grace is up by 5, 7-2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Basketball action from Green River High School in Green River, Wyoming, here on MyLocalRadio.com. It's the Lyman Eagles against the Grace Grizzlies. Lyman with the ball. Giles at the top of the key. That's to Kunzler. Over to Nieder for three. Rims in and out. Rebound down to Grace. They're looking to push it up quickly. There's a lot of Eagles down under that basket, though. The pass goes inside. The Eagles take it away. Now the Eagles will attack. This is Kunzler bringing it across the timeline. Now to Nieder. Being guarded by Stone. Over to Turner. Alex Turner. Into Giles on the wing. He dumps it down to Turner. Down in the paint, Turner, in the motion of turning to try for that shot, is pushed. So that is the second team foul against the Grizzlies. That will go against Jensen. Inbound pass comes in. Out from a three-point attempt. Beautiful look. That was Kunzler knocking down three. Nobody out to guard him. He had a wide open look. Turns it into a two-point game. Now the Grizzlies 7, the Eagles 5 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The Eagles attacking. Ball in the possession of Jensen. Try to go inside, kick it back outside. This is a three-point attempt by Jorgensen, and he hits it. One three-point answered by another. Half minute left in the first quarter. Nieder across the timeline. Knocked away by Stone, but Nieder gets it back. This is Kunzler. Gets it into Blumel, who can't make the layup. Rebound goes to Grace. They're pushing the offense. Kicking it around the horn. They're down in the corner. Go all the way across court. Now back to the top of the key. They tried the drive into the lane. The miss. Blumel. Rebound goes back. It's stolen by Grace. Number 23, that is Reeves, went up with the layup and is fouled. He'll go to the foul line. 21. That is Ben Nieder called for the foul. It puts Reeves on the line. He'll be shooting two with 0.3 of a second left in this first quarter action. Misses the first one. Second one up, goes off. Giles with the rebound, and that brings us to the end of the first period. We look at the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies on top. They've doubled the score of the Eagles, 10-5. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Matchup between the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies from Grace High School up in Caribou County and the Lyman Eagles from Lyman, Wyoming, about 40 miles down the freeway from where we're sitting right now. Several people from both Grace, Idaho and from Lyman are here in the stands. By no means full, but still a good showing for a game this early in the morning. To start the second quarter, it will be the the Eagles inbounding, attacking the basket, down low to Alex, blocked, taken away by the Grizzlies. Now it's their turn to attack. From the corner, it's off the rim, long rebound goes down to Rogers for the Eagles. He gets it to Nieder. Pass to Alex Turner, wasn't expecting it, taken away by Grace. They drive into the basket, draws the foul, misses the layup, but it's going to be a blocking foul. Number 20, that's against Alex Turner. Alex Turner, they missed the free throw. Actually, the inbound pass comes in under the basket, and 2 points for Dallin Holtz here in this second quarter, and a foul. He'll go to the line trying to make it 3. Holtz for 3. Puts a 13-5 score on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard in favor of Grace. Taken away, number 32, that's Jorgensen, who took it away from Nieder, takes it all the way down court, kind of loses control, falls down, traveling called, turnover. This is Rogers, gets an elbow to the face, but keeps going, no call. Kicks it back out to Dickinson, tries a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Grace. Grace is a really good rebounding team. Watching this first quarter, they've been able to stop the Eagles' attempts at 1. This ball taken away as they tried to drive it into the paint. Taken away by the Eagles. It looked like Rogers got a hand on it. Anyway, he came up with it. Now it's Nieder in the Eagles' front court. Over to Turner. Lobs it into the paint for Blumel, who takes it in under the basket. He misses the reverse layup, but it's Rogers with the rebound. And as he goes to the basket, he's going to get a push call. So Rogers will go to the line. Number 44, Holtz, that's his second foul. And it falls. Colin Rogers, his first point of the game. First point of the second quarter for the Eagles. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Grizzlies 13, the Eagles now 6 with 6:10 left here in the second quarter. Rogers' second is on the way, off the rim, rebound Grace. Ball comes the other way. Bridger Valley Electric helping us with this broadcast, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative in Mountain View. Bridger Valley Electric. Grace trying to attack that 3-2 zone. They get it into the paint, kick it back out. 3-point attempt off the rim, down. Grace with another rebound. Now it's under the basket to Holtz. Holtz does a reverse layup, and it drops in. That's 5 points in this quarter for Dallin Holtz. A 9-point lead for the Grizzlies in second quarter action. This is Dickerson at the top of the key, and take it away. Just reached in and grabbed it. Jorgensen did. Now he's attacking the basket at the other end of the court. He misses his layup, but they are going to call a blocking foul. Number 30, that was Jet Dickerson with a blocking foul. That's going to send Jorgensen to the line. He was in the act, so I imagine it will be a 2-shot foul. That's just what the ref indicated. First one is good. Looks like Rogers goes out. Giles comes back in. And for the Grizzlies, Jensen comes out. And Jorgensen comes back in. Hits the second. 2 for 2 from the foul line there. Tough man defense put up by the Grizzlies. Just kind of passing the ball around the perimeter, Lyman is. Trying to get something in low. And the errant pass is stolen away by the Grizzlies. A long outlet pass. They're attacking the basket, and the foul is called. That's going to send Christensen to the line in the act of shooting. Number 30, that's Jet Dickerson again with a foul. That's his third foul here in this game. 7 fouls on the Eagles. So the Grizzlies will be on the bonus from the rest of the time in this second period, the first half of this game. First one is good. Tanner Christensen. Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman. They can do all of your body work on all cars and trucks. Chip repair on your windshields, replace your windshield. Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Rees Road. Rebound went down to the Grizzlies after missed it. The putback was no good, and then Blumel comes up with the rebound. And then Lyman calls a timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank Benedict's Market and True Value of Mountain View. They've been serving the friends and neighbors in the Bridger Valley since 1938. Can you believe that? 1938. Supporting Bridger Valley students and their success for generations. It's Benedict's Market and True Value. Only 1 point so far scored in this second quarter for the Lyman Eagles. That was off a foul shot by Colin Rogers. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Grace Grizzlies 18, the Lyman Eagles 6 with 4:40 left in the half. As I just told you, the Eagles now have 7 fouls on them in this half, so the Grizzlies will be in the bonus for the rest of this first half. As we move forward, this is Nieder with the ball. Gets it to Dickerson at the top of the key. Giles driving through the paint, but can't get free. Turner comes out. Now Giles has the ball. And the pass is knocked away. Number 24, Jorgensen, coast to coast, and he will get the foul called on him. I think that's going to go against Blumel. Blumel thinks he got all ball. No, 23. That'll go against Giles. The way Blumel was acting, I thought he was saying, I didn't foul him. Well, of course he didn't, because the foul wasn't called on Bodie. But Dax Jorgensen, goes to the line for the Grizzlies. 4:14 left in the second quarter. 18-6 on the scoreboard. Diamondville Collision Center out of Diamondville here in Wyoming. The owner, Terry Rogers, says he can help you get your vehicle back to factory specs after any crash. Find out more about it. You can call him at 877-3860. That's Diamondville Collision Center, 877-3860, supporting Bridger Valley sports. First shot up for Jorgensen is no good. Giles with the rebound. Eagles will bring it back the other way. 4:10 left in the second quarter. Heavy defense. Excellent defense, but put on by Stone. Finally breaks it, gets it to Dickerson, who drives the paint, and it's blocked. And the Grizzlies go the other way for 2 points. This from Christensen, lays it in, making the score 20-6 in favor of the Grizzlies. 3:41 left in second quarter action. Alex Turner over to Nieder. Giles sets a pick, takes the ball, rolls into the paint, drops it off to Turner, and it's stripped away by Jorgensen. Pass ahead goes down to Christensen, into the paint, taken away by the Eagles. Nieder on the press. Nice pass to Blumel, who lays it in. Beautiful run, fast break by the Lyman Eagles. Coming right back to Grizzlies, they missed their shot. Dickerson comes down with the rebound. Blumel ends up with it. Now he gets it back to Nieder. Nieder handles the ball for the Eagles. He'll take his time getting across the timeline. 2:51 left in the half. The Eagles down by 12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Tried to get it down low into Turner, didn't work, and in a pass to Giles, it's stolen away by the Grizzlies. They're pushing it, taking it in hard to the basket. That is Dax Jorgensen, and he is called. There will be a foul on Dax, sending him to the line. Number 5, Blumel, picks up the foul. That's his first one. Dax on the line for the Grizzlies. The first one is good. A couple of substitutions. Blumel out, Turner out. Max Turner in, as well as Anson. Lucas Anson comes in for Lyman. Second shot is good for Jorgensen. 22-8 in favor of the Grizzlies. First half action from Green River High School, the Flaming Gorge Classic Green River, Wyoming. Giles, beautiful layup. Ran it in, protected the ball, did not travel, and scored 2 points. Caden Giles. Thought about a three-pointer, didn't take it, gets it back to the top of the screen. Now over to the wing, now down into the paint. And a travel called. Travel called against Reeves for the Grizzlies. That will turn it over. Eagles will take over the ball. 2 minutes left. The Grizzlies 22, the Eagles 10 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Some slick spots on the floor. They're taking a minute to clean those up. First Bank in Mountain View invites you to come in for all your banking needs. They've been serving individuals, farms and ranches, and business customers. It's First Bank in Mountain View. See what they can do for you. Dickerson brings the ball across the timeline over to Nieder. That's Anson. Down into the paint, Dickerson tries to put it up. It is blocked on the outlet pass. Nieder steals the ball back for the Eagles. Off on the wing, he gets it up to the top. This is Anson, top of the key, holding the ball. Coach is calling for Lyman Eagles to start moving, get movement through the paint. Giles gets it, kicks it up just inside the three-point line. It falls for 2 more for Caden Giles. Now 22-12, a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. 1:09 left in the first half. Grizzlies slow it down. Into the middle. A foul is called. This was not in the act of shooting, but the Grizzlies are in the bonus, so it will be a 1-on-1. And the foul will be called on Caden Giles. That is his second. Going to the line for the Grizzlies is Jensen, who rims off the first one. Oh, with that last foul, the Eagles went into the double bonus. So he'll get 2, not 1 and. First one misses, second one goes off the back of the rim. Giles gets the rebound, it's stripped away, and in the putback, Jensen picks up 2 points. Snuck up behind Giles and stripped him away from behind. Took the ball to the hoop. 2 more points for the Grizz. Cross-court pass up to the top. Nieder with the ball over to Dickerson on the wing. Cross to the other wing to Giles. Trying to get it at the top of the paint. The ball knocked away. That was Christensen in the passing lane. Able to cause the turnover. Tried the layup, no good. Turnover, the rebound goes back to the Eagles. Pass no good. Taken away by the Grizzlies. And it is 2 points and a foul. Christensen gets a nice outlet pass, takes it in for the layup, and then he's pushed as he's in the air going towards the basket. So he'll go to the line, try and make this a 3-point play with just 13 seconds left in the half. Referees are conferring. Because he was in the act of shooting, it's a 1 shot. So Raymond Stone coming in for the Grizzlies. Looks like Jensen coming out. And Christensen at the foul line. 1 shot. He made the 2. Trying to make this into a 3-point play. And it rims off the back of the rim. Nieder comes down with the rebound, pushing it up the court. 8 seconds left. 7, 6. Giles with the shot. And a long rebound comes out to Turner. That's Max Turner. And he is fouled in the act of shooting. Slapped on the wrist. It's going to be called on Dax Jorgensen. Sending Dax sending Max Turner to the charity stripe. 2 seconds left in the half. And he makes it. 26-13 in favor of the Grizzlies. 1 more shot on the way. And it's off. Rebound goes down to the Grizzlies. Tried an end-to-end court shot. It did not work. That will end the first half of play as the Lyman Grizzlies are down by 13 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies from Grace, Idaho, 26. The Eagles from Lyman, Wyoming, 13. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of the of your Lyman Eagle basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300. It's halftime here at Green River High School. They are hosting this round of the Flaming Gorge Classic. Coming up, we have another game featuring Lyman. This time the girls will be going against the Cheyenne Central. That game will immediately follow this one here on MyLocalRadio.com. We'll stop this video stream and switch over to a different video stream for the Lady Eagles, but the game is scheduled to start at 11:20 and we'll follow this game right here on this Green River High School basketball court. At halftime, this is the way the scoring is broke down for both of the teams. In the first quarter action, the Eagles scored 5 while the Grizzlies scored 10, doubling the score. Then the second period came out. The Eagles scored 8, the Grizzlies scored 16. Doubled their score again in the second quarter, and that brings us to halftime where the Grace Grizzlies lead the Lyman Eagles by a score of 26-13, exactly double the score. Nobody really in foul trouble, maybe Jet Dickerson showing 3 fouls going into the halftime. Other than that, a couple of people with a couple of fouls, but nothing to worry about. Both teams are in pretty good shape when it comes to fouls as we go in into the second half here. It's about 5 minutes away before we start our second half. Let's run down some of the other action that you'll be able to hear today on mylocalradio.com. I know Ryan is going to call the Westside Idaho game as they play Jackson right after this game. He's calling that for a radio station up in Idaho. Preston, Idaho will pick up that feed. Then following that game, the Mountain View Buffalo will go against this very same Grace, Idaho team that you're watching play Lyman right now. Very same team. That game is scheduled to start at 2:40 this afternoon. Then we are going to load up the cameras and all the equipment and head over to the middle school where the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View will take on the Lady Phillies from Jackson. That will be a 6 p.m. game tonight, and that will wrap up our action. In the meantime, Jake Hibbard will be here today. He has a game that'll start at 2:40 as the Evanston Lady Red Devils go up against Thunder Basin. At the exact same time, the Evanston boys will be playing against Pinedale over at Rock Springs High School. Jake thought the matchup between the girls and the new school out of Gillette, Thunder Basin, might bring a little bit more entertainment, so he elected to cover that because he can't be two places at one time. And Ryan is coming over. I told you he's going to be calling the game for the Preston, Idaho radio station, where Westside goes against Jackson. Later on this evening at 6 o'clock, he'll be at the Rock Springs High School, where Ridge County, the Rebels, will take on Rock Springs. The Tigers from Rock Springs on their home basketball court. More action coming your way tomorrow. Jake will have an Evanston game as they go up against Mountain View. This will be a Lady Buffaloes game, Lady Red Devils game. That'll start at 9:40 in the morning. That will be followed by a broadcast that I will do, Mountain View men against the Ridge County Rebels. We will take that right here on mylocalradio.com. In the meantime, at the very same time, the Lady Rebels will be taking on the Lyman Eagles. The Lady Eagles will be playing at the Rock Springs High School tomorrow afternoon at 11:20. You can catch both of those streams at mylocalradio.com. Of course, Lyman, a big victory, talking about the girls, a big victory yesterday, gave them their 4th win of the season. They are now 4-0 as they were up against a Rock Springs Tiger ladies team, gave them a full court press for the first 2 quarters. That really gave them a lot of problems, and the Lady Tigers were up by 15 or so points. And then in the 3rd quarter, the Lady Eagles started whittling away at it, and they took their first lead with about a second left in the 3rd period. They held on to that lead and extended it in the 4th quarter, came away with their 4th victory of the year. So they will go up against Cheyenne Central right after this game, see if they can keep that winning streak alive. And then tomorrow they'll go up against the Ridge County Rebels in that game that I just told you that Ryan will be covering. So 2 minutes left in halftime. We're going to come back. We'll have halftime action for you on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We have the Grace Grizzlies 26, the Lyman Eagles 13. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
About ready to get underway with second half action here at the Green River Classic. This is the first game of the day for all of the teams. Lyman against Grace, Idaho. Lyman started off the tournament with the first game of the tournament yesterday morning as they played Jackson here on this Green River High School floor. Now they're up against Grace, Idaho. The Grizzlies out of Caribou County, just a little bit south of Soda Springs, a little bit north of Preston, are leading 26-13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Grace is going to get the ball inbounds on to start this second half of play. And they, of course, they change ends of the court. Grace will now be attacking the basket to the right, and the Lyman Eagles trying to score in the basket to the left. 3-2 zone again for the Lyman Eagles. The Grizzlies trying a three-point shot. No good. A foul on the rebound. See which ways this goes. There were 4 or 5 guys right in there. Number 2-0, I think they're going to call that on Alex Turner. And that gives the ball back to the Grizzlies, and a three-point shot dropping down for Jorgensen to start off the scoring here in this third period. Nieder with the ball, out to Giles. Three-point attempt from Dickerson is off. Knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Grace will play it inbounds. This is Gladys bringing the ball down the court. Been a very, very stingy man-to-man being played on defense by Grace, Idaho, that's been giving some fits to the Eagles. They're going to call Blue Mel slapping the wrist. Blue Mel's second. Ball in under the basket. The shot goes up, the whistle blows, and another foul. Slapping the wrist of the shooter. This should send him to the line. And again, against Blue Mel, 2 quick ones on Bodie. 3 fouls now for Bodie in the contest. Jorgensen from the foul line. First one drops. Now 30-13 on the scoreboard for the Grizzlies. 31-13. Jorgensen, 4 points now for the Grizzlies in this third quarter. The only person to score in the third quarter so far, as the Eagles are now on the attack. Again, that heavy man-to-man defense by the Grizzlies causing some fits for the Eagles. That time Giles drives the paint and draws the foul. Number 44, that'll go against Holtz. Holtz's third foul. Giles goes to the line. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. 6:50 left in third quarter action here. Grace Grizzlies 31, Eagles 13 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, and Giles' second is no good. Rims out, rebound to the Grizzlies. Try to drive it quickly, but the defense was back for Lyman. So they pull it up, set up their offense on the perimeter. Over to the corner, cross court, and it hits the rim and bounces in for Tanner Christensen. Three-pointer from the corner. The way that hit the rim, I didn't think it'd fall, but it bounced high and dropped right down through the basket. And now the Eagles on the offense. This is Turner at the top of the key, driving into the paint, and it's slapped away, hits his wrist. Number 44, that's Holtz. That will give him his fourth foul. I wanted to wait to see the change on the scoreboard, but yeah, Holtz has his fourth foul now. Third foul on the Eagles in the second half. That's 2 fouls on the Grizzlies. Inside, outside, Giles from 3, and it drops. Caden Giles, three-point shot. Three-point attempt by the Grizzlies. And the rebound, the ball goes over the backboard and out of bounds. It will go to the Eagles. Blumel into Nieder. 5:54 left here in third quarter action. 34-16, Grizzlies up. Rebound goes down to the Grizzlies. They're pressing. A long shot down, long pass down court. Can't be, well, it's taken away by Dickerson. Over to Nieder, who drives up the court quickly. Defense is back for the Grizzlies. They bring it back out to the top, set up their offense. Top of the paint to Blue Mel, kicks it out to Giles. Giles from the baseline misses the shot. Jorgensen with the rebound for the Grizzlies. Tries to throw it in hard, bad pass. Just a bad choice of passing there for the Grizzlies. Taken away by the Eagles. Nieder tries a three-pointer, which does not go, and puts the Grizzlies into the fast break. Grizzlies come down with the rebound, kick it out. They're gonna hold it. Nieder into the pass lane, takes the ball away. It goes out of bounds. It will be Grizzlies' ball from out of bounds, far side of the court. Grizzlies trying a lot of cross-court passes, some dangerous passes. But you look at the scoreboard and you can't argue too much about it. 34-16, Grizzlies up with 4:33 left. Third quarter action. This is a three-point attempt. Alex Turner brings down the rebound, hands it to Nieder. Across the timeline, under the paint to Blue Mel. Turns around, passes it out. He was too far under the basket for the shot. Giles tries the three. And they're going to say a push-off by the Grizzlies, calling it white ball. Number 30, Garrett Cladis. His first foul of the game is on the rebound. So the Grizzlies, or excuse me, the Eagles will have the ball underneath their own basket. Dickerson to Nieder, top of the key. Dribbles over to Giles, into Turner. Max Turner tried a layup, it missed. The rebound comes down to the Grizzlies. Taken away by Dickerson, slapped out of bounds. 34-16, 3:52 left. Third quarter action here in Green River this morning. Grace Grizzlies up 34-16 over the Lyman Eagles. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. From the corner, long shot off the back of the rim. Long rebound comes down to Giles, trying to get it over to Nieder. And Nieder will bring it across the timeline. Out to the wing to Dickerson. Down low to Max Turner, out to Giles for a three-pointer, and it drops. Caden Giles, that is his third three-pointer of this game. (34-19) with 3:15 left in third quarter action. A little cross-court passing here by the Grizzlies, down into the paint. Turning it up, putting it in, rims around, comes out. The rebound comes down to the Grizzlies. Drive the baseline, into Giles. They're going to call a blocking foul on Giles. He was moving. Cover that baseline. That will be 3 on Caden. It sends Jensen to the foul line. He misses his first. Bradshaw Home and Glass in Lyman can offer you help with all of your windshield, all your auto, and even flat glass, your house glass. They can help you out. Call them Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman. Second one misses. Lyman with the ball. This is Anson working against Reeves, and Anson loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Grizzlies. They inbound it. Full court pressure being shown by the Eagles. And broken quickly by the Grizzlies. They get it down to the corner, driving the baseline up. Rims out, no good. Rebound to Lyman. Max Turner comes down with the rebound. Now the Eagles are attacking. Giles driving the baseline, up, no good. Rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies on the fast break, put it back and drop it down. That's Cam Jorgensen. He's in the ball game, and it's his first 2 points of the game. Cam with the rebound. Oh, they're going to call a foul against Anson. Lucas Anson with his first foul of the game, and that leads Lyman to call a timeout. We'll take one too. You're listening to Lyman basketball action here on mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Action here at Green River High School, where the Flaming Gorge Classic is going on. The Lyman Eagles are 19, the Grace Grizzlies at 37. So far, 9 points in the third quarter. That's what I have the Grace Grizzlies for. And Caden Giles, the only scorer for the Eagles in the third quarter, has 2 3-pointers and 6 points going for him here in the third quarter. Minute 53 left on the clock. Like I said, 37-19 in favor of the Grace Grizzlies. As Grace inbounds the ball, and we have full court pressure being put on by the Eagles. They pass through it, get the ball down low, no place to go. They kick it back out, and the three-point shot is missed, but Stone gets his own rebound, kicks it back out. This goes out to Jensen, top of the key. This is Jensen with the three-pointer, and it drops. 12 points now in the quarter for the Grizzlies. Dickerson over on the wing, throws an elbow. It's going to be an offensive foul. That was pretty obvious. It's going to go against Dickerson. Offensive foul. That gives him his 4th foul, Dickerson. Ball will come inbound to the Grizzlies. Eagles have 6 fouls. The next foul they have will put the Grizzlies in the bonus and on the foul line. Grizzlies still have 3 to give. They have only 3 fouls in this second half. Nice. That was a good play by Alex Turner to knock the ball away. Wanted it over the back, but the ref wasn't calling it, so they just bring it across the timeline and set up their offense. Blumel at the top of the key, down to Turner. Looking for an outlet, gives it to Nieder. Back to Turner on the wing, drives into the paint, and he goes up and down. It's called a jump ball. I'm gonna call it a jump ball. Turner went up in the air with it. It was slapped by one of the Grizzlies, I want to say Jensen, and Turner had to go to the floor again before he could shoot it. Jump ball gives the possession to the Eagles, who immediately put in a 2-pointer. Dickerson shoots from the corner for 2 points. Down into the paint, a nice little jump shot by Jensen, drops. 2 more points, and this is the end of the third quarter. On the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, the Grace High School Grizzlies from Grace, Idaho, 42. Lyman Eagles from Lyman High School in Lyman, Wyoming, 22. We'll be back. You're listening to Lyman High School basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Grizzlies are up by 20 points, 42-22 over the Lyman Eagles. Early morning action, basketball action from the Flaming Gorge Classic. We're going to start the fourth quarter, get it underway. Big thank you to Achieve Sports Medicine. No excuses, just results. That's what you get from Randy Christofferson, the physical therapist at Achieve Sports Medicine on Main Street in Lyman. To start the third, the Grizzlies inbound. Again, attacking the left or the right basket. To the right of your screen here at mylocalradio.com. Trying to get it inside in that 3-2 zone defense the Eagles are putting on. Now they drive the baseline. Giles there to stop him. Gets an outlet. And a bad pass going inside is picked off by the Eagles, taken away. Nieder will bring it across the timeline. Giles from way outside goes off the back of the rim. The rebound goes down to number 22. This is one of their sophomores, Jordan Mansfield, with the rebound. Looks like Grace, Idaho has their JV team coming in as we start the fourth quarter of action. From three, off the rim, rebound goes down to Grace. Stoddard with the rebound. He takes it all the way down the court. This is off in the corner. A three-pointer goes down. That's number 30. That is Cladis with 3 points. 45-22 now on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Blumel in the paint, kicks it back out to Dickerson on the corner. Three-pointer doesn't go, but Turner has the rebound. His attempt is up, and the rebound comes down to Stoddard for the Grizzlies. Again, end-to-end with the dribble. Passes it off. They get it down low into the paint. Number 5, Gibbs. Gibbs picks up his first two. Ivor Gibbs picks up 2 for the Grizzlies. And Lyman's going to call a timeout. 5:51 left to play in this contest. It is the Grace Grizzlies 47, Lyman Eagles 22. You're listening to Lyman High School basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Back to our main screen as Lyman gets the inbound pass coming out of that timeout. 47-22, the Grizzlies on top of the Eagles with 5:42 left in the game. Eagles on the attack. Kick it out. Dickerson from the corner. Off the rim. Rebound tipped out but picked up by number 20. That's Stockton Lloyd. into the game, one of the JV players for the Grizzlies. And as Stoddard drives into the paint, he goes up and is hammered on the wrist. It is going to be against. Wait for it to be posted. Number 23 for, that's Giles. That'll be his fourth foul. Stoddard's first one no good. Gage Stoddard, a sophomore. No, excuse me, a freshman. Rebound goes down to the Eagles. Nieder brings it up court. Goes into the paint. Blumel, shot up, missed. Gonna go off because they're in the bonus. Will send Stoddard, the freshman, to the line again for a one and the first one good. 48-24. Grizzlies on top by double the Eagles score. 48-24 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Second one no good. Giles with the rebound. Covers it up, waits for people to clear, and gets it off to Nieder. He gets it down court to Dickerson. Setting up their offense. Trying to get it down low. It's taken away. Number 5, Jacob Smith. One of their junior varsity stole it out of the pass line. Grizzlies attack the basket. This is a block. It's going to be called against Max Turner. That'll be his second foul. It is the 9th team foul on the Eagles. And Stockton Lloyd will go to the foul line. First one falls for Lloyd. Lloyd with his second attempt. Wait for the subs to come in. And the second one is good. So far I have the JV team for 5 points here in this this fourth quarter. Eagles back on the attack. They're trying to set up their offense. Down into the paint. Kick it back out. This is Dickerson from 3. Way short. Lyman fighting for the rebound, finally come away. Grizzlies bringing away at Stockton Lloyd. Driving end to end. The shot no good. Now it's Lyman's turn to try the fast break. And they're going to call one of the Grizzlies for the foul. 1-0. Is that what it is? Yeah, Raymond Stone. Okay. Raymond Stone picks up his first foul of the game. Gives Lyman the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Out to the corner. This to Richards. The long 3, no good. Rebound down to the Grizzlies. Shot attempt, no good. Rebound to Blumel. Chase Richards bringing the ball up court for Lyman. Into Blumel, who drives into the paint. Got hacked, but no call. Ball comes away to the Grizzlies. Down in the corner, up to the wing. 2:37 left in the fourth quarter. A 3-point attempt goes up by number 22, Austin Weaver. No good. It's going to be a 2-point shot, whatever it is. Call on number 4. So Chase Richards picks up his first foul. We'll send Jacob Smith to the line, one of the junior varsity players, a sophomore for the Grizzlies. 2:32 left in the game. Grace Grizzlies 50, Lyman Eagles 24 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Coming up after this, we have the Lady Eagles as they are going to be hosting Cheyenne Central. We will stop this stream and start another one to bring you the girls' action. Girls coming into the coming game 4-0, won their first 4 games of the season. Down in the corner, that is Rogers. He kicks it back out to the top. Nieder from 3, way outside, 3 feet beyond the 3-point line, and the ball was short. Picked up by Ryan McCurdy for the Grizzlies, who drives it to the right side of the court, and the Grizzlies set up their offense. And they're going to call Richards with slapping the arm. Double bonus situation. Richards, I have him for 2. The scoreboard has him for 1. Either way, Austin Weaver is at the foul stripe. And the first one drops for Weaver. Blumel comes out. They're going to send Woodland in. Jacob Woodland comes in for the Eagles. And Weaver steps up to the charity stripe for his second attempt. That one's good. 8 points now for the junior varsity here in this 4th quarter of action as the Eagles attack their basket. This is down low, number 12, Colin Rogers with the attempt. No good. A little fighting for the ball. Knocks Jacob Smith down. But they called a jump ball. And it looks like the possession arrow is for the Eagles. So it will be Lyman's ball underneath their own basket with 1:34 left. Grizzlies 53, the Eagles 24 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. The inbounds pass knocked out of bounds by one of the Grizz, so it's Lyman's inbounds again. This time it's into Nieder down in the corner. He gets it out to Giles in the paint. It's blocked, but not before a foul. Number 5, this foul will go against Jacob Smith. And in the act of shooting, we'll send Giles to the charity stripe. First one drops for Caden. Second one is also good for Giles. Full court pressure going on, stolen away. Fighting for the ball down in the paint. He goes up and it's going to go, there's a foul as they struggled for it. See who they call it on. 2-2 Gray. Is that what I'm hearing? That would be Austin Weaver with the foul. This is going to send Richards, Chase Richards, to the line for the Eagles. And the first one is off the front of the rim. Jane and Maine, the perfect place for fabulous finds in Lyman. Need Christmas gifts? We're just 10 days away from Christmas. You might check Jane and Maine, the perfect gifts. Perfect place for fabulous finds. Jane and Maine in Lyman. End to end, the ball is up, it's no good. They're saying he traveled. They're going to turn it over to the Eagles. 1:12 left in the game. It's Grace 53, Lyman 26 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Stolen away. Couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. Got into the passing lane, couldn't catch up with the ball that he tipped, and it got out of bounds and away from him. But it definitely disrupted the offense of the Eagles. Lyman will take the ball out of bounds in the backcourt. Goes into Richards. Across the timeline, top of the key. Whipping it in and around the perimeter. trying to find a way into the paint. And they're saying the ball goes off of Colin Rogers. That will be a turnover, out of bounds play with less than a minute to go, 45 seconds. Lots passing, breaks the full court press. Kick it out. This is a three-point attempt off the front of the rim. Rebound to the Grizzlies. 32 seconds left. Around the perimeter, 21 seconds left. And we're called for a push. I think this is going to be an offensive elbow against number 3, Ryan McCurdy, for the Grizzlies, one of the junior varsity players that are in this fourth quarter. Turned and hit one of the Lyman Eagles with an elbow. And Lyman throws it away. Austin Weaver gets in the passing lane, takes the ball away, and Grizzlies go back on the attack. This time 2 seconds, 1 second. This is the end of the game. Final score, Grace Grizzlies 53, the Lyman Eagles 26. And that's the way it wrapped up. For all of your watchers up in Grace, Idaho, just want to let you know that we're going to have another game at 2:40 this afternoon when Mountain View, Wyoming takes on these very same Grizzlies that just won this game 53-26. We will stream that game also on the Soda Springs at mylocalradio.com radio website, but also on the Mountain View part of our website at mylocalradio.com. So if from Grace, Idaho, or anybody up in that region, you want to tune in, we'll carry that game for you. It should start right around 2:40 this afternoon. In the meantime, coming up next for Lyman fans, we have the Lady Eagles going up against Cheyenne Central. That is the next game on this very same court. So we are going to shut down this video stream. We'll open up another one in just a moment or two, and we will bring you that Cheyenne Central Lyman Eagle girls basketball game from the Flaming Gorge Classic right here on mylocalradio.com. This presentation of Bridger Valley basketball on mylocalradio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses: by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Our executive producer, Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with our KNYN sports director, voice of the Red Devils, Jake Hibbard, KADQ sports director, voice of the Rebels, Ryan Steinekert, our website manager, Sean Hando, the production assistants, Kate Bolender and AJ Lamb. And AJ, thanks for your help with the camera. He's here with me courtside as we're bringing you these. We want to thank you, our watchers and listeners, and the biggest thanks of all to our sponsors. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate these broadcasts. Without them, they wouldn't happen. So we invite you to visit our website at mylocalradio.com for archived games and other fun information. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of Lyman Eagle basketball here on mylocalradio.com. Give us a couple of minutes. We'll be back on the other stream you'll find on the website under Lyman at mylocalradio.com. So check it out as the girls are up next on mylocalradio.com.